Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm the first impression gameplay video for The Kingdom of Loathing, a free-to-play text-based browser MMORPG. Now I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around checking the game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play The Kingdom of Loathing or just learn more about it, check it out for review on the link below. An adventurer is you guys, and there are 927 people playing this game right now. It's actually a really popular game because it's pretty fun. I've actually played this game quite a bit a few years ago, and I really haven't played it since, but it's a really funny game. You should really read all the game's dialogue, and that's where the game is just really fun. The dialogue in the game is pretty funny. I'll just skip through it real quick. Blah blah blah. King Ralph sought to expel the naughty sorceress from his kingdom, but she imprisoned him in a black crystalline shard of curdled magic. It was very dramatic, guys. Clearly very dramatic. I mean, if you just read the dialogue, it's really good. Let's see the classes anyway. We got a Seal Clubber, Turtle Tamer, Pasta Mancer, Sorcerer, Disco Bandit, and Accordion Thief. The Seal Clubber is they hail from the frigid Northlands because one character class always hails from the frigid Northlands. So it is pretty funny. If you play a lot of RPGs for PS2 or the console, you'll know that's a very common cliche amongst a lot of games. So let's just make our Seal Clubber right now. Alright guys, I just activated my account. Let's go back to the login page and see what happens. Let's go log in. Remote 2. There are 920 players online right now, so it's pretty packed. So we have the seaside town, the campground, the big mountains, and the nearby plains. So let's just check out the town real quick. Now this game is text-based, like I said right here. Everything is done in pretty simple graphics. I mean, just look at the game's graphics. Everything is pretty much hand-drawn. Everything's done as stick figures, actually. So there's the right side of the tracks and the wrong side of the tracks. Pretty clever. The dungeon full of dungeons. Let's go check that out. The Haiku dungeon. Let's go to the Haiku dungeon. You should complete your training with the 2 Oreo. Uh-oh. I gotta go to Mount Noob first. So the game does have a tutorial, which I need to go to, unfortunately, before I can really do anything. Let's go to the right side of the track and see what we got. The Brotherhood of Smackdown. The Canada Museum. I mean, just reading the game's dialogue is really incredible, and they really managed to keep, it's a very lighthearted game, very comedic, and they really managed to keep the magic going for the entire game. I mean, there's a lot to do here. It's not like one of those games you play for 5 minutes and you stop. I remember playing this for months. So let's just go back to Mount Noob and finish my quest. The big mountains. There's Mount Noob. The 2 Oriole gives me my quest. I gotta talk to him. The game has a questing system as well. So after a somewhat arduous trek to the top of the mountain, you encounter a helpful looking bird. Perched at the top of the mountain. Hello, aspiring adventurer, blah blah blah. Throughout your travels, you'll encounter places with a 1 next to their names. I gotcha. So the way gameplay works is if there's a 1 next to it, it'll take up 1 turn when I go there. I have a total of 80 adventures. Over here it says 80. And after I go through all the adventures, I'm done for the day. That number resets after the next day. So let's just go over here. Alright, we can just keep clicking, just keep adventuring here. You might want to read the dialogue, because like I said, the dialogue is really good in the game. And I'm gaining 1 wizardliness. And you gain random attributes depending on where you're adventuring in the game, and pretty much a lot of random stuff. Exactly what you need right now, that's what I find. Deep within Noob Cave, you find a strange pool filled with a glowing blue liquid. You think back to what your mother told you about unfamiliar liquids found in the cave. You're pretty sure she said drink it, what's the worst that can happen? You grab a nearby frisbee and you use it to scoop up some of the liquid in your mouth. It's delicious. You had forgotten how good it tastes when it's from a pure source. You discard the frisbee and walk away with a mystical energy. I gain 1 wizardliness. What the heck is wizardliness? But it's awesome. I have muscle, mysticality, and moxie are my 3 stats in the game. Adventure results. Don't mess with the bull. These are actually all worth reading. I gain 1 chutzpah for that. I can just keep doing this to gain stats over here. 2 strengthliness. Adventure smash. So I am just going to keep skipping these for now and keep clicking adventure. I acquire a pile of shiny pebbles. Good stuff. So we can just keep doing this over here. You can see a lot of the daily updates over here, which are worth reading if you're sticking with the game for a while. And the game has actually updated a remarkable amount of, it's consistently updated. It's not one of those games where the developer just stopped, developing it. There's more and more content all the time. Let's go back to Mount Noob. Did I find what he wanted? Uh-oh, I gotta go back there for now. So now every location is safe, is Noob Cave, blah blah blah. Right now there's no monsters you need to kill. I'm just going through adventures, which are just random encounters. I can find random equipment. So come back up here when you're done putting your gear on. So I got some gear I need to put on. Let's go to my inventory. Equipment. I got seal skull helmet. Let's equip that nonsense. And a steel clubbing club. Awesome. Steel clubbing club. That is an intense item right there. So let's go back to the mountains and go back to Mount Noob over here. A lot of the game's areas are just not available to me right now, only because I'm low level. I'm level 1. As I keep playing, I'll have access to more and more places in the game. Let's go talk to this dude again, and what quest he'll give me. So alright, go on a seal clubbing frenzy. And come back with, I gotta learn the skill first. Where do I learn Seal Clubbing Frenzy? Alright, go to the skills page now and let's go use Seal Clubbing Frenzy. Let's just use this nonsense. So it looks like a buff. So for 5 adventures, my buff will last, and it'll increase my stats. So again, we have to go back over there. This part is a little bit tedious because you have to complete the tutorial in order to really get anywhere in the game. You can see my stat is increased from 4 to 6. Not a bad increase. I'm not even sure what the level cap in the game is, but it's well over 50. I know my character was level 45 before. And let's just look over here. The game's currency is called meat, so you just kind of buy things with big slabs of meat. It's pretty ridiculous, but it's not supposed to be realistic. It's just supposed to be, you know, a fun game. And it is actually fun when you get into it, too. And it's not one of those games where you sit down and you play for hours on end either. You're very limited amount of time you can play each day, so you just log on in the morning, you spend 5-10 minutes playing the game, and then you're out of adventures for the day. You could actually eat food to replenish your adventures as well. If you eat food or drink booze in the game, you can replenish some of your adventures, but only to a certain amount each day. But you're very limited how much you can play each day. So let's go to the Dire Warren and kill some stuff now. I'm fighting a fluffy bunny. Alright, cute bunny populates Dire Warden. You're not entirely sure why it's called Dire Warden, as you can't imagine anything particularly dire circumstances or straits coming out of it because of these little things. Nonetheless, it's probably safer to destroy it. I agree. So let's use Clobber on it, my skill. I can do a regular attack as well. So I got 8 meat and 1 smarm. Adventure again. Oh, I lost 1 hit point over there. You can see my hit points over here, 8 out of 13. And the combat, I mean, it's not particularly exciting, but when you get into the game, there's a lot of equipment to buy. You have to save up your money. There's an auction house as well in the game. There's a PvP system. It's a lot going on, guys. This is a more massive game than I could possibly explain. I mean, it's hard to take my word for it, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot more places to adventure as well. More will be unlocked to me as I kill more stuff. So I got bunny liver. Never know when you need that, you know. Keep it in your back pocket. Critical hit. Zaw. Wham. Wham. Pow. So it's adventure again. This was actually my first browser MMOs I've played. And I probably started playing this in middle school before. I mean, it was a long time ago for me, but it was a great game. I spent a lot of time with it. I told you I got to level 45. There's a pretty in-depth gilding system as well. So let's kill a few more of these and go back to the tutorial. So I gain a level. I am turn slapper now. So my title will change every time I level up. Let's go back over here. I acquire a bowl of Oriole nest soup and a fortune cookie. You can get some meat from these bunnies. Meat is current in Kingdom Loathing. Go fight a few more and come back once you've accumulated 40 meat. So I almost have 40 meat. Let's go back to Mount Noob. I clicked the wrong place. Let's go back to the Dire Warren. And let's kill more bunnies. So I'm ripping this guy apart. So yeah, I just got all my currency I need. Let's go to this guy again. So I got enough meat. Go to Seaside Town. Alright, let's go to Seaside Town. I have to go to the market and buy some chewing gum on a string. You never know when you need that, guys. Let's go to the town. Let's go to the Mall of Loathing. We got a dude over here. That guy looks awesome. Back to Seaside Town. It's the wrong place. There's a place, the mall, I think it's where you can buy and sell items between players. But that's the market square, no, that place. The Mr. Store, the flea market, the Armor of Leggery, the Bugbear Bakery. I mean, a lot of this stuff is really fun. So let's go to the market. Although I think that's, hey, I'm Market Demon. I sell things, you buy them, or else. The game, everything in the game is hand drawn too. So again, it's not all visually amazing, but there's a lot more going on here than meets the eye. So let's go back to town. I gotta buy chewing gum on a string. So let's buy one of these bad boys. They have an easy cook oven too. It's not an easy bake oven, it's an easy cook oven. Familiar, alright, we got Moxie Weed, Strongness Elixir, Beer Cartilage, Spray Paint, a bunch of random items over here. So let's go back to the campground. No, this is my area in the game. I have magical hippie stone over here. Mystical hippie stone. When I kill that, I can basically enable PvP. But until I do that, I can't really be attacking PvP. So it is an optional PvP system. Let's go back over here, go back up to Mount Noob, and talk to our dude again. The tutorial is a little bit lengthy, but it just teaches you the basics of the game. Alright, Market Square. I gotta go back to the sewer in the market. Oh man, what a hassle over here. There's a questing system as well. There's a crafting system. Pretty in-depth skill system as well. All the game's individual classes are pretty different too. There's a lot of different equipment you can wear in the game too. And yeah, it's just a really fun game. It's not something you can take too seriously, but it's probably worth checking out if you play 5-10 minutes a day, if you can look past the graphics. And a lot of people that I've showed this game to really liked it, so if you want to learn more about it or play it yourself, check it out, full review on the link below. Later, guys.